Earth, Earth is ghetto. I wanna leave. Can you beam me up? I'm out on the street by the corner store. You know the one on 15th. Got a bright shirt on, so I'm easy to see. I've been down here stranded indefinitely. I can't reach my planet, but I need to leave. You should see these people. It's hard to believe how they treat each other. It's hard to conceive. Oh, Earth is ghetto. I wanna leave. Oh, Earth is ghetto. I wanna leave. I wanna leave. They got their hungry, starving, nothing to eat, and the homeless living out on the street, and the sick are dying. Cricket police, politicians lying, criminals on the street. I got 5 fuel if you need it from me. I'll sit in the back if we're riding too deep. Better lock the doors, these people are stealing cheap. Roll the windows off so we can ride off in peace. Oh, Earth is ghetto. I wanna leave. Oh, Earth is ghetto. I wanna leave. I wanna leave. Oh, I've been down here stranded indefinitely. I can't reach my planet, but I need to leave. You should see these people. It's hard to believe how they treat each other. It's hard to conceive. Oh, Earth is ghetto. I wanna leave. Oh, Earth is ghetto. Oh, Earth is ghetto. I wanna leave. Earth is ghetto. Oh,
Alrighty. What is up, YouTube Nation? It is your girl Lala, aka LaChelle, aka Chelle, aka Michelle, my belle. What is popping, y'all? I am literally just out here in the garden. Here in the garden. I almost dated myself. That's an old song. Anyway, y'all, I'm coming to y'all with a real subject. And this, I promise you, it's not clickbait. And y'all can probably see that I haven't went live in a few days. Hey, Shallon, what's up, boo? I am having a creative rut. Hold on, let me say hi to my Shallon, boo. I'm in a creative rut. And my problem is Second Life YouTube is becoming the new RL entertainment industry where the fake are being praised and the real are being either shunned or overlooked because the fake are stealing from them. And I don't know. Hey, what's up, Kenya? And I say that because I brought this up last year, and I even brought it up, I think, at the beginning of the year, and I was like, I'm not going to talk about this no more. But I feel like I need to talk about it for my own well-being. I seen a post in the group calling one of the most known content kleptos she said she is the realest. What? Everything about this lady is borrowed. The realest what? And I'm not even going to go in on me and how people have stolen from me and been successful with my stuff. We're not even going to talk about that. Let's just talk about content creators in general. Not just on YouTube, but in Second Life, period. I've watched people who are so talented get stolen from by people who have a bigger following. So the people who have 80 SL family members who come to every event they have and support everything, no matter how talentless they are. I've watched them steal from people with talent, and then everybody conveniently forget that it came from that person. And I don't understand it. And when I first came to Second Life YouTube, I'll say, I was like, hey, I want to reach people. I want to help build bridges. I want to network. I wanted to change this narrative, but it seems like it just keeps getting worse. Even look at some of these small SL YouTubers. Again, just exclude me. I'm not even going to talk about myself. I'm looking at a lot of these smaller YouTubers, and I try to get in their comments and shout them out and say what's up, and I reference them whenever it's applicable in all my videos. And it's like, you see the amount of work and creativity that they put into their content, right? And they'll put a video that you could tell probably took them hours to put together. They're doing role play, like it's cool. In fact, who just did a visit? What's her name? Oh my God, I can't think of her. But she did I know her, and she's always under my stuff. Like, I can feel, I see her name, but I can't, it's on the tip of my tongue. But, like, she does things, she's role-playing her whole, like, insemination thing. You know, she's being pregnant, she's doing insemination, she's doing role-playing, being on dates. Like, she's doing Happy Honeybee, what's her name? Y'all, I'm not gonna mess her name up. I can't mess her up. It's Honeybee. Because she's always under my stuff supporting me. What's her name? Y'all know it. Dang it. Well, I'll put it in the description once I get it. I hate when I'm in the middle of a thought and my brain is just like, yeah, no, let's do something else. But I think her name is Honeybee Happy or Happy Honeybee. But she's role-playing a whole thing. And I'm looking at her videos. Now, her gyno visit got thousands of views, but like a lot of her other videos get less than 100, and I'm like, she's more creative than a lot of y'all favorite popular YouTubers. Now, I'm not saying all SL YouTubers are trash, but I'm looking at the work and creativity that a lot of these smaller YouTubers put into it, and a lot of the content creators within SL, whether they make clothes, shoes, accessories, houses, furniture, interior decorating, community sims, or whatever. I'm watching them put in work in the background, right? And then I see the bigger people who have a bigger following. They don't really have talent. They just have a big following. I'm watching them steal from these people, and then people are acting like what they did is the next best thing. Well, but it wasn't good enough when the other person did it. And it doesn't matter how many receipts you show, because a lot of people like to be like, tell us who you're talking about, Chelle. None of that matters. People still do it. I've watched somebody. I've watched somebody who has publicly turned up her nose at people who role play on Second Life, who now has a whole community, a whole role play community, which is funny because her community looks a lot like a mutual friends community that doesn't get as much support, but has much more input and creativity. But you were just turning up your nose at how, I don't role play. Like, that's not my thing. I just, I have my little business over here, but I don't role play. And now you a whole community role play sim owner? How, Sway? And it's the same thing with when it comes to the creative arts in SL, like DJing and fashion shows. I've seen other people do it, and it looked good. They put a lot of money, time, and effort into it. But because they didn't have a bunch of people running behind their coattail, they didn't get the support. And again, literally, they'll do a fashion show today and it'll be bomb. The clothes will be bomb. It won't be laggy. The environment will be bomb. Like, it'll be dope. And they will hardly get any recognition. But then somebody whose name is ringing bells for whatever reason, usually it's not because of their creativity or hard work, will do the exact same thing, but a mediocre version. And everybody's like, oh, did you go to their fashion show? They should be the designer of the year. And it's like, yeah, I went and it was all right. But that other person won't get no credit at all. And it will be people who went to both fashion shows and nobody will stand up and say, yeah, this one was cool, but how come y'all wasn't giving this person the same feedback? That discourages people. So when y'all looking around SL saying it's nothing, it's not none of this, it's nothing to do, it's not that, because people are getting frustrated and they're giving up. I know of a YouTuber right Now, y'all have no idea how many times I had to fight the urge to post screenshots. We had a conversation. It was 3 of us in the conversation. It was 2 YouTubers, me and that person, and then it was a mutual acquaintance of both of us. I won't even say that person's their friend because she was dragging them privately in my DMs while they were talking to us in the group. But that's a whole nother story. So this person wasn't even supporting other YouTubers until I put that person on. And I was like, oh, I like this person, and this person. And they weren't SL YouTubers because at the time, I want to say IMVU was more popular. But I was supporting them and I was like, oh, this person has great content, but her attitude is nasty. Like, I don't like the way she treats her subscribers. Now, I'm going to be honest, y'all. I was watching from the virtual bushes. I was not a subscriber, but I tuned into her lives. I think it was 2 of them. And she just was nasty to people. And I don't know if y'all picked up on my personality by now, but I don't like that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I don't understand why you can't respect the people who made you who you are. Because at the end of the day, I don't care how big your subscriber count is. P.S. Just so y'all know, people can buy views and subscribers. A whole nother video though. But I don't care what your subscriber count looks like or what your view count looks like. Without the people supporting you, you're just another person talking to yourself in a video. So a lot of these creators really need to humble themselves. But this particular person, I was like, yeah, I don't care. I care. This person's content, like she had a web series at the time. I said, hey, Caroline. I said the web series was dope. Like, I really liked the creative thought put behind it, but I can't support her because she's just so nasty. You can't be nasty to the people who make you. Whether a YouTuber wants to admit it or not, as much as you, as my grandma used to say, maybe smelling yourself, you are nothing without your supporters. Again, other than another person recording videos talking to yourself. That's it. So I don't understand that. I don't understand how creators get so big that they're all of a sudden above their supporters. But I was telling I was saying that to this person, and I didn't say it because I needed you to jump on my bandwagon, because I know she also watches my videos. I blocked her so she can't comment, but I know she watches because she duplicates. So I didn't tell you because I wanted you to be on my side. I just said it, just stating my opinion, but the response was so repulsive. I was like, oh, okay. And y'all, I had to step back and be like, okay, am I being judgmental? People are allowed to have their opinion, Chelle. If they don't feel that way, then cool. And the person was like, well, I don't see what's the problem with it. Like, I'm not here to be friends with them and all of that other stuff. I'm here to get monetized and make money. That was that person's response. Because I said, I was telling them, I think I even typed what the other creator, had said in her live chat to her subscribers. I was like, that's so nasty. Like, without these people, you wouldn't be monetized. You wouldn't get the views. You wouldn't make the money. So how could you talk to them like that? And this person was completely like, well, you must think I'm terrible. Literally said that you must think I'm terrible too because I feel the same way. I'm just here to get monetized. And it was like, wow. And meanwhile, I'm sitting back right in this moment watching people sing that person's praises. Oh, they're so amazing. They're so this, they're so that. And it's like, if you only knew how little they thought of you. And I could very well post my receipts because I got them. And I could blow up off of that. But unlike that person, I don't want to blow up off the backs of others. Everything that you turned your nose up at about other people, you adopted into your content and is now your thing. I just find that hilarious. And as a content creator, I see why people leave. I see why people stop, because it's not fun anymore. It's a slap in the face when you work for days, hours, months, whatever, and then you see some little snot nose come right by, steal your idea, and everybody acts like it's brand new, and it's like, oh my God, I can't believe you came up with that. You're so creative. They didn't come up with it. They didn't. And so as a content creator, you kind of ask yourself, well, what do I do it for then? Well, I don't do it for the recognition. So, okay, that's fine. But my goal personally as a creator is to reach people in a positive way. I like telling people about Second Life because I think it's a great game. I love it. And for me, it provided a getaway in a moment that I needed it. And I've seen so much condescending comments, remarks, or whatever. So much condescending content concerning games like Second Life, where people try to be like, oh, it's just a gamer sitting in the basement drinking energy drinks all day, neglecting their kids. Woo, 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 woo. Like, I came here to connect with people and show that it's so much more than that. This is a real community. I have made real friends outside of Second Life to where I can log off today, never log back on, and we will still keep in touch. It's so much more than the toxic stories that you see on the news because it made good content for a particular channel. So I came here to change that narrative. But then if you're not growing, you can't reach people. So again, you go back to, well, what's the purpose? So do I just stay satisfied with the few people that I reach? And again, I'm speaking in general, myself included this time, as well as the other content creators. Do I keep grinding and showing people? Because, you know, they say people can steal your blueprint, but they can never steal your creativity. But it's like, does that even matter? Because you'll watch these people get praised. They get special endorsements. And again, it's not even about the money, because I'm going to keep it all the way official with y'all. Because of the free work that I do, so many businesses have reached out for a collab, sent me gift cards, sent me thank yous, and I've even tried to give things back like, hey, no, you don't have to do this. I just wanted to share it with my people. I just wanted y'all to know that these outfits were out there, that this type of interactive hub was out there, that this type of house, this type of land, so on and so forth. I share it with my people because there's so many people like me who just kind of sit in their bubble and we don't know things exist. Like, I just found out that there's a whole Willy Wonka amusement park yesterday. I was like, what? Did y'all know that? Because I didn't. And it's stuff like that that I want to put out on my channel. You know what I mean? So it's so much things that I want to put on my channel. Antoine, I hear you, and that sounds really great. And I do that most of the time. But a spade is a spade, and I have to call it out. Because I couldn't. When I saw that person posting it, I said, you just said one of the fakest people is the realest? Wow. And this person is a known content klepto. So how does that happen? And I started talking to people, and there's a lot of people who feel the way I feel. There are a lot of content creators who maybe, I can't say I feel unappreciated because I don't. Like, I really appreciate y'all. And y'all, I got faithful subscribers that be in every video, whether it's the replay, whether it's a live, whether it's just a content video I posted where I never was live. I can't say I feel underappreciated because I don't. Y'all have had my back, and I'd rather have 10 solid ones than 100 fake ones. I do, but then I speak to other content creators who do amazing work and get discouraged because they don't have any support. So how do we put it out there that we need to do better without making it messy? Because people like mess. People want me to post the screenshots. People want me to say names. People want me to do that. I'm not going to. I just feel like, how do we do better as a community in supporting each other? They got these awards programs out there. And, you know, when they first came out with all these awards, I was like, oh, this is fly. I like this. You know what I mean? Because you don't even have to be in it for the money or the recognition, but knowing that somebody sees what you put into your passion, because if you think about it, a lot of these things are our babies. Like, we, just like an artist works on their painting, a musician works with their instrument, or whether they're writing songs, these are our babies. We don't do it because we need 1 million people to see it. A lot of times we just want one person to be like, wow, that's fly. I like that. That's an inspiration. And then you go on about your business. So when they started doing a lot of these awards program, I was like, that's cool. Sorry. Y'all know I got to talk to y'all in the chat. I can't just ignore y'all. But a lot of these people, like, they had these awards programs, and I saw people getting recognized. Like, the first two or three go rounds, you're like, okay, that's cool. Because people are proud. They're like, finally, somebody sees my work and they think it's cool. They probably not getting no checks. They're not getting a huge following. But they're just excited that their work is acknowledged, right? And then after a while, you see it turns into like a pay-for-play situation. You see what I mean? It turns into okay, well, now it's no longer about the artistry. It's about how many people you cool with. or who you're cool with. And it's just like, oh, okay, so it's not a stand for something, fall for anything. It's all a popularity contest. And that's discouraging. So do we say bump it and create our own community where we properly recognize people and acknowledge true art, effort, and support? Or, oh, I know we ain't got DJ Serta in the building. Hey. Y'all, if y'all ain't been to one of DJ Serta's set, you need to go. Because I went to one this weekend. It was a whole mood. And y'all know I barely come out the SL house. But it's like, as a content creator, do you just say, you know what, F it? Do you build your own community where you try to work on building each other up and recognizing, like, hey, this is what this person is doing, and you start networking and so on and so forth? Or do you just say, I'm going to just work in my little corner, and then one day people will see that this person stole from me? Like, even, I told you I was talking about from an entertainment perspective. I've seen DJs that are super popular, and then I go to one of their sets and I'm like, first of all, out of a 3-minute song, you spend 2 minutes and 50 seconds on the mic. So we can't even hear the song. Second, I look in the chat, it's 1,000 people throwing gestures just because it's a clout thing, it's your family, it's whatever. Your transitions, not great. Your mixes don't go together. And I'm not even a DJ. So if I'm recognizing this and I'm not a DJ, that should tell y'all something. I went to one party. No cap. I went to one party and everybody acted like this person was the best on the grid. I swear to God, y'all, they had to be playing music from their cell phone and holding it up to their computer mic. And I was like, now I know everybody got to struggle, right? I know everybody got to build themselves up. Y'all seen I went like 6 months and couldn't go live without my mic sounding like I was eating Rice Krispies into it. I had to figure out, it was a software issue in the end, but I was messed up for 6 months. So I know about the struggle. But it's to a point where people don't even try anymore because they know that all they have to do is be popular. So I had a heart-to-heart. See, DJ Serta says he deals with it. I didn't even know about him, and he's hot. Whereas I got a lot of other people that are popping in the SL streets, and I went to their sets, and I'll go literally because family or friends will ask me to go. I'll turn my sound down on my computer and be playing music on my own phone, real world, until the situation is over. Like, until the event is done, I'll be playing my own music in the background. Now, I get it. Sets can be a matter of preference, but it doesn't matter what your preference is. You can tell when someone has invested the time and work into their craft, period. You can tell. And you can also tell when it's somebody who just stepped on the scene and everybody acts like they P Sunshine just because they're popular and people want to be down. So it's like, do you say, okay, I'll stop supporting it? It doesn't matter. Everybody else is going to support it anyway. But as a content creator, what do? I've met so many people that have quit because of this. And you may say, oh, well, what does it matter? Well, we lose out as a community when these people quit. I seen Sim shut down, and I was like, this is like the best of the best on SL. Like, they put so much work. They treat their people good. They're not charging you an arm and a leg. They're supporting people, and they won't get any love. But the popular person that's treating a lot of people like trash, only messing with you if you're popular too, or if you slide a few K their way, y'all will act like they the best thing on SL. And I'm not saying y'all is in my support, not my supporters. I'm saying just people in general. And I don't understand it. So I want to motivate the creators to stay and keep and put the bag down. Oh, DJ Serta said he's been DJing on SL for 13 years and people know him, but he's not a cool kid. So he's never won an award, even though he's dope. He is. Get it? You get it? You get it? I get it. I definitely do. When I came to his sets, I was like, how come I don't know about him? You know what I mean? And we miss out as a community because people are just busy running up people's butts because they have numbers. That's what it's all about. It's not quality anymore. It's not creativity. It's quantity. How many people do you have following up your butt? You can be trash. But if enough people say, and the gag is most of them are only following you because they saw 10 other people following you. So then they bring 10 other people with them. And now you really think you popping to a point where you arrogant enough to steal other people's stuff and present it as your own. And I've had people inbox me screenshots of their own. Like, yo, this person is stealing from me. They're stealing from this person. And it's like, but nobody speaks out. So how do we keep those content creators motivated, keep them created? How do we connect as a community? Or should we just throw away the towel and just move to a different platform? Because I'm not going to flex, y'all. I've considered moving to different platforms multiple times. My only reason is the people I'll leave behind. That's it. I'll take 100 loyal subscribers over 1,000, over 20,000 clout chasers. My people are the only reason I've stayed. Because the general population, I'm good. And this is not about whether you're everybody's cup of tea. Again, I'm speaking on how somebody might say you're not their cup of tea, but then another person will do exactly what you're doing, and all of a sudden they roll with that person. The person can be bland, they can lack personality, they can be condescending, and people will still be like, but they got 1,000 people following them, so I support them. Like, come on, fam. Y'all killing me. Exactly, DJ Serta. And how many family members you got? That's why I brought up earlier. I was like, hey, if you got 80 SL family members, you good. You're good. I don't know. I don't get it, y'all. Maybe it's just me. Like, I've been like, you know what? This is not my business. I'm going to just stick to my content. But when I have people that I care about that are talking to me like, yo, I want to quit, that bothers me. Like, I can quit and get irritated and be like, all right, y'all, peace. I could exactly. Sheep's whales. It's sheeple. It's the sheeple of SL. I like, let me have my moment and get irritated. Y'all know I'll be back. But I hate when I see other people get discouraged from the mess. Like, y'all literally will have somebody, not y'all, but they will literally have somebody bake a red velvet cake. And people like, oh no, I don't really like red velvet cake. Nah, I can't. And then another person will come along and make the same red velvet cake. And they're like, wow, this is delicious. And it's like, but I thought you didn't like red velvet cake. When that person made it, you didn't like it. This person literally duplicated the cake and now it's delicious. How, Sway? So if you're a small content creator, especially, I challenge you to check in. And how does it feel? Like, what do? Do you just quit? Or what keeps you holding on? My thing that keeps me around are my people. If I got a solid 5, 10, 20, I'm rolling with you. But what about everybody else? And nobody's reason is necessarily better than the others, unless you're just doing it for money. Listen, go get a regular job then. But nobody's reason is necessarily better than the others. But what keeps you holding on? Because I could probably count on all my fingers and toes the content creators I know that quit because of this. Because they was like, no matter what I do, no matter how much work I put into it, nobody's gonna care. I've seen people make clothes that look like all they did was buy a mesh template and go into, what is it in the edit mode? It's like shading. Here, let me go in here. It looks like all they did was go into the texture and go into shading and sell different colors of the shirt. But then another person will use that same template. They'll have texture to it. They'll have different colors and people will completely overlook them. But the popular person with the basic B outfit and just colors, everybody be like, yo, you gotta go get this. This is so hot. Why do y'all think I do what I do? Why do y'all think I show stores or designers that aren't as popular in SL? There are names out there that everybody here and they know, oh yeah, this person does that. Why do y'all think I go look for the little people? I deliberately try to find people that I have never heard of. And I try to share it for this exact reason. Too many people have a name just because of their name. Let that sink in. Not because of their work, not because of their talent, not because of their selflessness, just because of their name. DJ Serta said, I don't think there's anything you can do about it, and I don't think switching to another platform will change anything. The most you can do is press on and be as dope as you can be. You may never get your deserved props, but there will be a very small number of people who see the real. I feel you, and it's not even about that. I'm not even like, oh, I want my numbers to grow. If I got 50,000 subscribers tomorrow, I would still be irritated for the other content creators. And all I tried to do, I was like, well, what if, okay, I grow my platform and then I network and shout them out. That's been my other intent. Like, what if I do that? What if I find a healthy way? But my problem is I'm not willing to kiss butt or sell my soul to do it. So I'm only going to attract people who are attracted to me being myself. So I don't know what to do, because I want to use my platform to help other people grow, to help other people connect, to help other people do things. But I feel like in order to grow my platform, I got to sell my soul, which I'm not willing to do. Period. Like, you're not going to catch me sitting on mic. Oh, I'm just so exhausted. I was shopping at Saks Fifth Avenue for 5 hours yesterday. Oh my God, guys. Why would I say that? This country's in a pandemic. People can't pay their bills. Some people ain't eating at night. I'm not going to get on here and cap for that. Like, I'm not willing to do those types of things. I'm not willing to throw people under the bus. I'm not willing to steal. So I want to do my part, but I'm also sick of it. And I also want other people to stick around, but I don't know how to motivate them, because a lot of times I feel how they feel. And that's why I said I'm in a creative rut, because I don't know. At this point, I'm just like, I don't even know what to post anymore. Like, I don't know what's beneficial to people. Like, I come and kick it on lives because it's fun. But other than that, I feel like me just satisfying my desire to socialize with y'all doesn't fulfill the purpose of why I actually started this. So I don't know what to do. I don't know. DJ Serta said, like, when you gave me that comment, that was the best thing that ever happened, better than any award. Well, I appreciate that, DJ Serta. Caroline, you care to elaborate? And that's the thing, DJ. So I've dated SL DJs and nobody knew. I've dated 2 of them and people didn't know. That's how quiet I am. So when I came out and gave you a personal shout out, that was real. Cause I was like, how the hell I ain't been at his, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube, but how have I not already been at his sets? These are the type of sets I want to go to. Y'all, I was dancing for real. Like, I was at his set. I basically put my AV on auto dance. I threw my hood on, was like, may the odds be ever in your favor. And I was twerking in the house. That's how live his set was. I was like, you know what I mean? Like, I was having a good time. Why didn't I know about him before? Oh, he don't got enough family members. Oh, he don't chase enough tail. That's why. It's crazy out here. I can't. So, Caroline, I don't know, because I know it's kind of delayed. I'll say it now, and then y'all won't hear me for a few seconds or whatever. But, Caroline, do you care to elaborate on your comment? And, again, I've tried. I was like, hey, I'm not going to invest energy. But I think what's got me so riled up is hearing other creators say that they want to quit. I don't like that. I don't like it. Y'all, I threaten to quit probably every year. But seeing it affect other people is what bothers me, because I'm gonna stay here for y'all regardless, whether I get 10 views or 100 views. I'm gonna stay here with y'all regardless, but I don't like that it's hurting other people. That's why we lose so much stuff. I feel like every time I look up, something in SL is gone because a person wasn't getting enough support, and then trash has longevity. And it's like, I'm looking at other things like, why is this still here? Like, they're not even good people. And it's looking a lot like the entertainment industry on SL. That's what it's starting to look like. It's stepping away from the people aspect of it, the nurturing people, the networking. Like, SL right now, everybody should be thriving. People locked in the house, not locked in. But y'all know what I mean. And they're threatening that another lockdown is coming. We should all be working together and having a good time. All I see is drama, doxing, fake people, stealing content, bruh, and they're not even, like, they don't even have enough respect to tweak little things about your stuff. They will carbon copy it and present it like, boom, see what I did, y'all? Like, the level of disrespect at this point. People stealing story times. People, I can't. It's wild out here. Yeah, you hate to see the ones that grind get discouraged. Yeah, because Shallon, I know people that work on stuff for months, put it out, they get no recognition. Some jerk sends their alt to the person's store, sim, website, channel, whatever, sends their alt to watch. They go duplicate it, and everybody's ranting and raving about the carbon copy. And everybody knows carbon copies are never as good as the original. So I see why people get discouraged, because it's like, it's insulting for you to work on something for months, somebody to wait and take a week to steal it from you, and all of a sudden they're all over the grid. And you got to think about it. Time is exactly, they're not even concealing it anymore. That's the level of arrogance people are at now. Time is money. So if I'm putting time in for something for months and nobody sees it, you're saying, oh, well, hold on to the art. What artistry? If nobody's looking at it but me, why should I keep wasting my time? I probably can find another avenue or have another outlet that will prove to be more lucrative for me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just disappointing. I hate to see people that I know are out there working hard and doing the right thing get discouraged because doing the wrong thing is more popular. But bet money, if those small people in turn go steal from the big people, they would get dragged through the internet. Best believe it. If those same small content creators say, bump it, they stealing from me, I'm going to go steal from them. The internet would drag them for filth. Second Life would drag them. YouTube, Twitch, whatever platform they're on, IMVU, PlayStation, Xbox, whatever you're doing, they would drag those people for filth and want to talk about how they don't have integrity and they're not creative. What's good for the goose, I'm learning, is never good for the gander. Never. Then I've even seen it where a bigger person, again, talking about multiple facets, would steal from a smaller person, and people will come attack the smaller person as if they stole it. Even if the person can post like date stamps showing like, nah, I got proof this was mine first, people are still like, nah, you stole it. And they're like, are you dumb? Like, they posted receipts that they're not pulling this out their butts. Like, are we for real right now? I guess so, child. The audacity. And that's what I tell people. People won't have the time. They won't have the willpower. They won't have the money. They won't have the focus. They won't have the ambition. But one thing people seem to always have is the audacity. That's what they have, it in abundance. Caroline said her partner of 11 years says that emotions are energy in motion. If we let that take over, we let that negative and consume us. And it's not, and I hate that we do that. Telling the truth, this is not me being negative. This is me being honest. That's like me telling all of these people who are discouraged, like, hey, just, ignore it and keep working. That's not, to me, that's not a realistic expectation for me to have of them. As humans, you can't help but to feel that way. If you're a person, especially if you're a person that cares about people, it's not as easy as, oh well, que sera, sera. It's not like that. So instead of, telling people to, hey, it's okay, overlook it, because I've tried that. Instead of telling people like, hey, stay mad, because I don't want people to stay in negative energy anyway. How do I encourage them? That's the question I'm asking y'all. How do I take them out of that negative space? Because to be quite honest, some days I have trouble taking myself. I had it so bad one day I had to meditate and take a spiritual bath just to get out of that frame of mind. You know what I mean? And it's like, SL is supposed to be people's escape. And they can't even enjoy themselves because, again, you have the flip side where people will see the bigger person doing it and then accuse the smaller person of stealing when it's exactly the opposite. So what do? How do I tell these creators? Keep creating. Stay motivated. I know you see it, acknowledge it, right? Because we got to get feedback. If we just keep sweeping bad behavior under the rug, silence is agreement and it'll continue. But how do I tell people, okay, I get it. You're in a negative space. This sucks. But kind of like Dory, just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Because these are real people with real emotions, real work, real effort, real time. How do I keep them motivated? And again, it circles me back to, I came to my platform hoping to build a space where I could elevate other people who were being ignored. My problem is I'm not willing to sell my soul to grow. If I say I don't mess with this tomorrow, I don't mess with it. Look at BU. Y'all don't think I took a hit for quitting BU? You don't think I took a hit in subscribers? I absolutely did. You don't think I took a hit in views? I absolutely did. You don't think I could have been probably had 2,500 easy by now? I absolutely could. But I'm not going to sell my soul. I'm standing for what I stand for, and I stand for what's right. So do I feel selfish for picking my beliefs over elevating people? Or do I just bite the bullet and say, hey, I'm going to fake the funk like the rest? Not saying that everybody on here is fake. There are a few YouTubers that I'm like, nah, like they real good people, and I'm happy that they're growing, and I hope that they hit 100K by the end of the year. Like, that's where I'm at. But do I bite the bullet, sell my soul for what will get me numbers and recognize so that I can elevate people? Or do I continue to stand for what I believe in? That's where I'm stuck at. Because I'm not willing. If I say I don't rock with something or somebody, I don't. And unless you can bring a valid argument my way to where I can reconsider because maybe you presented me with new information, objective information to change my mind, I'm not doing it. I took a nosedive because of BU. I started losing numbers on all sides immediately. I did. But I don't want to be that person. I'm not going to fake the funk and support people that I know don't support me. Not support me as an individual, but support people like me. So what do I do, y'all? From a supporter's perspective and even from a creator perspective, what do? I want to help people grow. I want them to feel better. I want them to move up. But I don't want to be fake to get there. So what do? Like, I don't care about getting monetized. I have money. I'm not here chasing it. I got a RL channel right now that I haven't posted a video on in months that I'm still getting Google AdSense checks from. So it's not that I'm sweating monetizing this channel. I want to grow because I want people like Happy Honeybee to grow. There's another one. I think her name is like Jador. I hope I'm not tearing this baby name up. She does a lot of cute stuff. She barely gets views. Like, what do? I don't know. That's where I'm at, y'all. So I'm just here doing my DFS, trying to figure out what I should do as a content creator and what advice can I give my friends, even if y'all don't tell me what to give. Or even if the people don't consider themselves my friends, they just were vented to me because we had the same idea. Like, what do I tell them for them to stay focused? Like, I feel you, DJ Serta. Like, I appreciate that. I want to keep being real, but that's not what's helping people grow. I can't network being real because they don't want real. I've had people be like, hey, if you review my product, I'll give you this. Well, I didn't like the product, so I'm not going to jump on here and tell my people that it's great and have them wasting their money. I'm not. It's not enough lending. It's not enough sponsorships. It's just not who I am. And I'm the same way on my RL channel. There's so many people that have offered me hundreds of dollars to get online and say trash products are great. I'm not using my likeness for that. You're not going to compromise my integrity for a few bucks and some popularity. I'm not. I don't know. Okay, look, y'all see who stepped in the room? Kim stepped in like, loud, ta-dow, watch out now. It's the little one, and I'm not about. They done stole more from Kim. I'm surprised she's not on here singing like Little Richard. They steal Kim's designs. Kim can design a room right now, a bedroom right now, and y'all will see it on somebody's marketplace by the end of the week. They stole her community idea. They steal the things that she puts within the community. They steal her groups. And I just sit back and I was like, and nobody's going to say nothing. But then if she opens her mouth, she's the bad guy. She's not allowed to say, can y'all stop stealing from me, please? And then the audacity is, I'm going to steal from you and not even support you. Like, if you're going to steal people's stuff, the least you could do is show them a little love. Like, ooh, my bad. If you're going to take an idea from an outfit I made or something, at least buy my outfit one time for the one time. If you're going to steal stuff from my community sim, at least rent a home and like slide a little coin my way. Tell people I inspired you even. Why is that a thing too? Why are people so afraid to pay homage? Why is it so hard to say, you know what? I got this idea from such and such. How many times have I jumped in my videos and been like, oh, I was inspired by this YouTuber. Oh, I was inspired by Caroline bought me a table. This person referenced me that. Like how it takes you 2 seconds to do that. That's another problem that I have. Nobody pays homage anymore. They just steal. Y'all know Little Richard. They done stole more than a little bit from Little Richard. That's why Kim is the Little Richard of SL. That's all they do is steal from this woman. And then what they do is they steal from her and then paint her as the angry that you stole. They're paying more attention to how bad of a person you told them she was. Mind you, these people haven't had personal experiences with Kim. They haven't. But we'll go around the grid telling everybody how nasty she is. I remember I was talking to a young lady. She just so happens to be a colorist. She referred to somebody as in group she was in. She referred to them with a colorist statement talking about the complexion of their skin. And she now works for one of the most well-known agencies in SL. But that's another video. Like she publicly said it. Everybody knew she said it. And she still secured her position. So there's that. But so many people tried to convince me. I was telling somebody about something Kim was doing. I don't remember what it was. And I was so excited. And they was like, oh, be careful with her. Well, what you mean? They wanted me to believe that Kim was nasty. Me and Kim been cool the whole time. Since me and Kim has been cool. They wanted me to believe that Kim was so nasty. But their real beef with her was that she was like, can y'all stop stealing from me, please? That's literally what it was. And then people will have beef with Kim because other people beefing with Kim. Like, it's weird. Candy said it really bugs her that people can't at least give someone a shout out. She always tries to shout out people in her videos, even if they're already popular. That's what I'm saying. It's one person though I'm not going to shout out because she done got enough shout outs with my content. #shade. I'm not shouting her out ever again. She's been shouted out before, won't be shouted out again. But other than that, even if it's somebody who's already popular, if they've inspired me, I'm also going to be like, yeah, I was inspired by such and such. And then I'm going to move on. And what does that do? You may think, oh, well, that's just a few seconds. People going to gloss over it. No, they're not. If they like your stuff, they now are going to go check out that person since that's who inspired you. But people don't want to do that because that's what happens when you don't have talent. That's what happens when you're not creative. You're threatened by anyone else that is. So you want to keep them as stifled as you possibly can because if people discover that maybe they're better than you in your tiny little mind, they can't support both of y'all or all three of y'all. They can only support one and I want them to pick me. So I'm not going to give that person that. Candy Smith said it's a shame but she will never stop being real, and I shouldn't either. Thank you for that, Candy. Kim said, that's the funny part. You can't just not like me on your own. No, they can't. They didn't want me to like Kim for nothing, y'all. Especially when my Havenwood video started getting views. Oh, people, oh, I have a sim too. You want to come by? Hey, you ain't never looked my way, ever. Y'all, you seen my video on somebody else's platform, and now you want to be my friend. But when I posted Kim's stuff, people didn't want me. No, I support Kim. Why? She got a nasty attitude. Not Kim. But nobody has ever asked, all right, so why do you feel that way about her? I bet if you ask, they can't give you an answer. Or it's going to be some roundabout 6-party information with my homegirl told my homegirl, my homeboy told my homegirl, told my cousin. So that's why you don't like her? Did you see her do it? No. Did you hear her say it? No. But you still can't stand her. Yup. Got it. Candy says, a lot of people on SL are fake and just try to buddy up with other popular people. Absolutely. Absolutely. Will know the person's a whole dirtbag and still be kissing their butt. I told y'all I sat in the conversation with the mutual acquaintance who was that person's friends first, and while the person was venting to us about their situation, I'm sitting here trying to give feedback like, well, maybe you could do this, or, you know, maybe you should consider that, or have a conversation about this. That person's in my inbox firing, going off, and I'm thinking to myself, this is your friend. Like, I met them through you. How is it I'm encouraging them publicly and you're privately in my box, you know, going off? And so the old me would be like, well, maybe I should forward this to her. But the new me knows that that would probably hurt the friend more than anything. So I just sit back and I'm like, wow, you're just a trash person. You're not a good friend. You're not a good person in SL. You're not a good person on YouTube. You're just popular. And like, I just can't. And then half of the communities that support these people don't support. So that's the gag. It would be like meeting your favorite rapper and being like, hey, I got this song. When you have time, can you listen to it? And they're like, cool. And they dismiss you. It's not to say that they don't get that 1,000 times, but how many times do they actually act on it and check people out? Again, it goes along with that mindset of, well, I can't let you be successful if you're doing the same or anything similar to me because people can't support us both. Yes, they can. People got a lot of time on their hands. They can watch my videos. They can watch your videos. They can watch his videos. They can watch her videos. They could go to his DJ set. They could go to her DJ set. They could visit this person's mall, this person's sim. It's enough for us all to be successful. But y'all are so greedy and insecure. Not y'all, my audience. I'm talking about the offenders. You're so greedy and insecure that you've decided that only people who suck on your butt 10 times a day should be recognized. And that's only because you want people to recognize them because they're recognizing you. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's like if I have a Caribbean restaurant and you got one in another city, I can't tell people that I went in your city and enjoyed your food because I only want them to eat mine. I don't know. But y'all, there's enough room for us to grow. For us all to grow and to win. People with that gatekeeping mindset, and okay, that's not the move. That gatekeeping mindset, that's not it. But I don't know. Maybe 2021 will be people's year. Like I said, I just want, for my small content creators out there, please don't let this discourage you. I've seen too many good people leave multiple platforms because of this exact issue. I don't know how I'm going to grow or help other people grow or whatever. I don't know, guys. I don't, because some days I just don't even feel like being bothered. It's like, I love y'all and I want to be here for y'all, but I've literally had times where I don't want to introduce ideas until I'm all the way done. That way, if somebody steal it, at least I'll have proof that it was stolen. Not so that I can expose the person, but if anybody comes after me, they'll know, no, you're actually wrong. I did it first. I've had people accuse me of stealing and I had to send them screenshots and they was like, oh, you think they went back and was like, oh, I was wrong about Chelle? Absolutely not. They just had the dumb face and went on about their business. But it is what it is. I appreciate y'all giving feedback. Maybe you don't want to put in your comments what you think I could do. I'm not an expert. I'm trying to figure this out one day at a time, just like y'all. But any feedback will be cool. I'm not trying to be negative or reside in negative energy, but I would like for us to get away from the concept that giving honest feedback is negative. It's not. Sometimes you have to say that I don't like saying the baby's ugly, but you have to say the spade is a spade. And that's that. Because you not saying it doesn't make the spade any less of a spade. It's still there. I just think we need to do better as a community. Stop chasing clout and support quality content. And I mean content across the board. Like I said, this is not a YouTube conversation. This is a everything conversation. I'm so tired of looking for things to do and people to support, and then people slide me information and I go and I'm like, what is this? And they're just giving it to me because it's a known name, not because it's actually quality. I look for stuff to share with y'all so that y'all can support people. But just like some days I be over it. Like I post stuff on I have SL Facebook and y'all should probably already know because I post my stuff all the time. And I'll be asking for recommendations, and some of the stuff I'll be wanting to comment to people like, stop chasing clout. Thank you. Have a nice day. But I don't want to be rude. You know what I mean? But I know for a fact, like there are people who I'll ask for one thing and they'll give me 6 kinds. And I say, okay, so give me some feedback about that. Oh, I never had it. I just know the names. Then what you put this under here for? And if that's the case, why didn't you give me that disclaimer? Like, hey, I don't know how good this really is. I just heard the names. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all. I'm just out here working in my garden. Side note to anybody doing DFS, you know how they have trap queens? I'm the llama queen. Let me show y'all how many llamas I have. So I have 8 llamas out right now, meaning 4 pairs, because you need a pair to make babies. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 llamas right now. Out of the 8, I have 3 females and 5 males. So if you need a llama with DFS, go ahead and hit me up. Candy said she doesn't want to tell me what to do, but one of the reasons she loves my channel is because of how genuine I am. Thank you, Candy. And I love you. Y'all, Candy be coming to hang out with me and everything. She always with my shenanigans. Candy done everything but sat in the attic with me and made potions. She done showed up to our Zumba class. I think I even saw Candy at church one day. Now, I don't know if she's just somebody that looks like you, but her whole ambiance, I said, that's gotta be Candy. But y'all know I be in church and I be trying to behave. And I don't turn my tags on. So I like the real role play experience. I don't turn on tags when I walk through SL. That's not just for recording. I don't see people's names or groups or nothing on purpose because I like to get to know the people as a person. So nobody will ever say, oh, Chelle saw me in here and ran up on me. Not if it's not somebody I don't already know. But yeah, I could have sworn that was Candy. I was like, her whole ambiance is serving me candy, but I'm supposed to be at church listening to the message. So I gotta wait. But she left before I could hit her up. So I was just like, I guess the world may never know. Like the Tootsie Pop commercial. But yeah, I definitely appreciate y'all. I'm going to continue to be me. But I want to help people. Like hey, Nikki. I want people that are unrecognized to be able to grow. And this is not just a YouTube thing. I want to be able to have, even if it's not myself, have other people do videos of small businesses. Because a lot of these people with numbers don't even look your way if you're not sliding them money or you're not popular. Like it's a what's in it for me mentality. So I want to find ways to just help the smaller people that are out here working hard. I want to help them grow. So I'll keep doing videos on my channel because, you know, even if only 20 people see the video, maybe it's 20 more people that didn't know about that person now know. But I don't, you know, I have those days where, and today just really hit me hard because I want to say over the last few days, a lot of people have expressed feeling discouraged, and I don't like that. I can deal with stuff for myself. I don't like when it starts to affect other people. Like I'm the type of person that I would jump in I know it's not healthy, y'all. I would jump in your fight if I see somebody doing somebody wrong and they don't have support. I'm about to jump in. I don't like that. So, oh, wait, we got a lot of names. All right. Willow says she has been posting my blogs on her Facebook group called Second Life YouTube Vloggers, and people like my vlogs. A lot of SL vloggers copy each other. You do your individual stuff. And that's the thing. Even if somebody inspires you, thank you for that, Willow. I absolutely appreciate that. I really do. That means a lot to me, to be quite honest, because I know I'm not popular. So I definitely appreciate that because people probably could look at myself and be like, Chelle, who? And that's fine. So the fact that you put yourself out there for me, I appreciate that. I don't mind if you get inspired. You could say, hey, I saw Chelle do this video, I'm doing it. I am 100% fine with that. It's when you present it as if you came up with it that I don't like. I will come on here quickly and tell y'all somebody taught me something, somebody inspired me. I have no problem with that. If you feel like I inspire you, something I said, something I did, I'm not mad at that. My problem is when you look at people's stuff and act like you just was sitting at home and the idea dawned on you like, Eureka, I'm gonna do this. And that's not what happened. And it's not. And people behaving like that is to the detriment of other people. That's what I don't like. Do what you do with yourself, but don't do it at other people's expense, because it's not fair. So shout out to all of y'all. Thank y'all for being positive. Thank you for the support, and give me feedback. If there's stuff I'm doing that you don't care for, I'm willing to take that. Don't just say I don't like this. That's not actionable. I can't change anything. I'm just like, okay, that's your perspective. But if you say I don't like this because, that gives me stuff, because I'm always looking to improve, and I'm never above reproach. I'm not. If I say something that's offensive, maybe I don't know it's offensive. The other day I said, I was like, I got ginger color hair. Not thinking the impact of the word ginger. To me, in my community, that just means you have red hair. But then somebody pulled me aside and told me about the negative connotation that can go along with that word. So you know what I did? I apologized. Because I wasn't trying to be a jerk. I just didn't know. But a lot of people won't do that. I'm not going to say, oh, well, that's your opinion and that's how you feel. I'm not saying I cater to everybody, but I do care about how I impact people. And if you come to me with a genuine concern, you got the information, how can I dispute that? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Candy said you don't like the short videos. Listen, I'm trying to put more long ones out, Candy. I'm trying to balance both, because some people don't like the long because they don't have time. Some people watch my videos on their lunch break or on their regular 15-minute break. So when y'all see me jump up here and I'm just like, hey, this is going to be like a 15-minute video. This is for my people that work a lot and they don't have the time to watch the long lives. So I definitely appreciate that, Candy. I'm going to put out more long videos for you, okay? Like, I've been here an hour. Definitely not my intent. Thank you, Candy. Candy says she's popular to me. Thank you. But I do. I try. People be like, look, Chelle, first of all, you too loud. I'm at work. I'm not even supposed to be watching this. So I'm like, hey, y'all, we doing a review. Because I don't want to get my people in trouble. But, yeah. I'm trying to do a little bit of both. And if it's stuff y'all want to see that I'm not doing, let me. Or if you come up on something in InWorld, like, hey, Chelle, did you know about this? I might be like, no, I didn't. Like, I'm going to go, I posted on my SL Facebook, I'm going to go see my first SL boxing match. Now, the only beef I got, with that, is the cheapest ticket is $750 Linden. So this better be a good match. So I think the cheapest is $750. The other one is like $1K or 1.5, and then the other one is $2K for VIP. So I'm going to try to check that out. If I can record, I might sneak. Y'all know how y'all do bootleg. So if you see somebody get up and walk in the middle of my video, judge yourself. But I wanted to show y'all this SL boxing match. I ain't never been to that. I went to my first SL concert. I bought tickets in the nosebleed section, so I didn't get the real experience. But the next one I'm going to pay for the 1K tickets. That hurt my heart. But I'm going to pay for them 1Ks and show y'all what it's hitting for. That's all I'm saying. I was in the nosebleed section, so I could barely see the concert. But that's the stuff I do on that sale. Listen, Shallon, you need to come with me, because I might need you to try to get some footage from a different angle just in case I get caught. Because they be like, no cameras. I'm like, okay, and hit record. They be like, is anybody recording? What? Record? I'm not going to record the whole thing. I just wanted to show a little bit. Your son Ro, and you need to come and see that fight? Y'all sure do. Kenya said she used to go to this amusement park that had concerts. For real? Is it still open? I found a zoo the other day, but I don't know if it's still open. I'm going to try to get the LM and show y'all. But I thought it was cute. They had all the animals. I took the twins. We took pictures. It was they also had an aquarium, and then they had like a, what's it called with the bird thing? Where my bird watchers at? It was like a bird aquarium that you'll bring your burner if they take our phones. I'm sick of you, Chelle. No, they left. Dang. Yeah, so I'm gonna see if I can find that zoo, and I might record. I don't try to record the full thing for y'all because I want you to come get the experience. Because for some people, if I record it, they're like, wait, no point in me going. She done showed me the whole thing. But I'm gonna try to put together something if I can see if that zoo is still open. I went late last year, but with the situation with the country right now, a lot of people are financially strapped, so they're having to walk away from like their Sims and parcels and stuff. So I'm gonna go see if that's still up, and I may just post some clips because I want y'all to go and experience it, not just watch my video. She said it was gone. She think it's because people would only go for the word game to win lindens. Thank you, Stephanie. So let me walk y'all around the farm real quick before I leave. This has already been an hour. Y'all always be keeping me on here for long because y'all know I run my mouth. So I've had to put a lot of my animals to rest because they were old. Don't mind the ones that just pooped. Judge yourselves. I haven't done that part yet. But I've added so many animals to my farm. So here are the tiger cows. Aren't they cute? I'm waiting for them to get pregnant. So these are my tiger cows. You got the tiger bull. His name T-Bone. And then I got Molly. I need to change her name. I don't like that. And Muna. So these are my tiger cows and my tiger bulls. Then I got my sugar skulls, aka I call them the Dia de los Muertes cows and bull. Aren't they pretty? So I know that these are seasonal. Like these are supposed to be for Halloween, but they're pretty, so I'm going to keep them all year round. There's also that. Then these are the Valentine cows and bulls, which I showed y'all in another video. I got 3 pairs. Oh, she's pregnant. Oh, they're pregnant, y'all. Look. That's what that blue means. I got babies. I got baby cows and bulls. I got babies. Sorry, y'all. I get so excited. I'm genuinely excited right now. Listen. Hey, Mona. Oh, she ain't pregnant. Hey, step your game up. Your sister's was pregnant. So I just got a cow and a bull. So a boy and a girl. If y'all are looking for like these themed animals, there are people selling them in the DFS trade support, and I don't want to take money out of anybody's pocket, but y'all already know I'm gonna hook my people up. So like I said, I got 7 llamas, 4 boys and 3 girls. I'm willing to give away maybe 2 pair because I want to make sure I always have enough on stock to keep breeding them. That sounds terrible, but I need more babies. So I'm willing to give away a pair or 2 of my llamas because somebody tried to charge $7,000 for a llama pair. And I'm not knocking your hustle, but don't do people like that. Then I got my Renaissance goats. They don't have names because I haven't given them one. Still deciding. So they're a new addition. I did add chickens to the farm. Okay, y'all not gonna let me through? The disrespect. This is not even y'all farm. So I got these. Nothing special about them. They aren't themed. This is their chicken coop. I know you're like, but it's an igloo. I know. They like it here. And then what else did I add? I think that's it as far as the animals. Y'all already knew about the rabbits and the pigs, but I wanted y'all to see my tiger cows. All right, bye, Candy. Cyanide Field Candy. Chelle, do I own my land? That's how I'm able to have a farm. I own my own parcel. I have, how many prims do I have here? Because I am absolutely a prim hog. I have 7,492 prims max. And I have multiple platforms all over my sim. Because y'all know I don't leave my parcel. So I have a bunch of stuff that I could just go do. Like I have a swimming pool. I have fishing holes. I have a jacuzzi. I took my gym down. I had the second Muscle Life gym interactive system. I took that down because it was prim heavy and I wasn't really using it that much. But I am like level 40. So I have the heavy hitter gym stuff and the lightweight stuff. So if y'all are into SML, just hit me up and I'll res my stuff for you. I have the supplements and everything. I'm just not a like a vendor, so I'm not a public gym, but you can come use mine. Sorry, y'all, cleaning up animal poo. You seen the house? I don't think it's big, so I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Normally what I do, so I'm on a quarter parcel. So I'm on a quarter of a sim, basically. I'm on a quarter of a sim, but it gives me more prims. As y'all can see, I almost had 7,500 prims. I normally, so that I can have a bigger house, will buy the half sim, but I have to sacrifice. Oh, did I just kill him? I think I did. Yep, I just killed my rabbit. But I have to sacrifice. Y'all see, I just killed my own rabbit right in my mouth. Now I gotta find another boy rabbit. Look what y'all did. Oh, I got a lot of rabbits. But this is a girl. I need a boy rabbit. Dang it, I'm gonna have to go get a rabbit. So I need a boy rabbit because I just slaughtered it. Can I do a video on that? You want to own land you don't know how to start? So I don't own a sim like through Linden Labs. I just rent from Lorena Chung. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I've been renting from Lorena Chung since like 2009. Even if I go and buy land from other people, I always find myself back at Lorena's doorstep like, hey, you got some parcels? Because her pricing is just so reasonable. And she'll have crazy sales. But I will. I just go to their website. I killed Teddy the rabbit. I know. Running my mouth. Because I wasn't focused. Now I got to eat my rabbit. I already had to kill 3 pigs and a duck this week. I'm stressed out. Now I'm a murderer. What are her prices? Hit me up InWorld Kenya and I'm going to slide you her website. Because it really depends. Like, for example, I think if your parcel is on the corner, it costs a little more because you're paying for privacy. But like she has random pieces in the middle where it's a different size of a land. Maybe it's a quarter parcel, but it's not as many square meters. You know what I mean? So she has different stuff, and I will send you her website so that you can check it out. And that's where I go, and I just TP around till I find something I like. And y'all know President's Day is coming up, and these people be having sales, and Lorena is paid in the Escalade. So she is able to sell her stuff at a reasonable price because she makes money regardless. So she has residential. She has adults. You can buy a whole sim, a half sim, a quarter sim, an eighth of a sim. Like I said, she has commercial. She has residential. She has adult. She has moderate. I don't know if she has general. I haven't seen those. She probably does. Knowing Lorena, she probably does. She's like finessed this whole system in a positive way. And she's really nice. That's another thing about Lorena Chung. Every time I've worked with her, now if you had a different experience, I ain't gonna speak on that. But every time I've worked with her, she's very nice. She'll work with you. You just have to communicate with her. So say something happens, RL, there's an emergency, talk to her in advance. Don't wait till your stuff go overdue, but talk to her. She won't just be like, oh, well, Sim's going up to the next highest bidder. As long as you don't try to take advantage of her, I've seen she's worked with you. You own 5,000 and something. Is it better to rent? I don't know, Candy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just pay my tier and live my life. I have full rights as if I owned it. So I don't know if that's what it is, but I have full rights on the land. I can change the music. I can ban people. I could change like right now, I can change the atmosphere of what it looks like. So I'm using my own environment on the parcel. I can restrict voice, everything that you can do. So I don't. But I don't own a sim through. When I think of own it through Linden Lab. I don't have that. But I do. The way Lorena has it set up is you have all the rights. As long as you pay for your stuff on time, you do whatever you want on your parcel. Just don't violate anybody else's rights. So I don't know. Maybe I could be speaking out of turn. I'm not. Like I said, I've been renting from Lorena. I venture out every once in a while. And then I be over the way they do business and I come back to Lorena. So, ask Kim. Kim got 47 Sims. She know. She got like full Sims that she owns. So, you said you paid $6,000 and you pay a $22 tier. What, $22 a month? Oh yeah, I got bees. I bees in the trap. Bees in the trap. So why do I have bees? Well, I need their honeycomb because I make a lot of smoothies and you have to have honey to make smoothies. Another thing, I just found out how these Mr. Clickies work. So I'm sitting here. Normally I would hit the care part of my HUD. That would deplete my energy that y'all can see is not good anyway. But that's what the Mr. Clickies are for. That's how they work. I never knew how the Mr. Clickies work. So I'm a Patreon with DFS. So I pay a monthly membership. It's only like $2, literally. So I pay a monthly membership and I get free Mr. Clickies. So when you're providing care for your animals or your vegetation, or for me, my hive. Well, bees are considered animals, I think. So when you're taking care of them, you click your Mr. Clicky, and it'll fill up their care without taking your energy. Learn something new every day. So Candy, how many prims do you have? You said you pay 6,000 Linden and you pay a $22 tier. So is it 22 a month? And how many prims do you got? I'm a prim hog. I need all the prims in the world. Side note, y'all, I'm gonna post my outfit of the day. It was very cheap. I got my Savage shirt from Bays. Yes, it's Cooper friendly. I got on a different baked on mesh bra under here because I just didn't want to be braless. I bought this bra years ago. I don't even know where it's from, but it's cute to me. And then I have my little Gucci bag because you know they're not allowed to say Gucci, copyright infringement. So I got my Gucci bag, and then I got my jeans from Smexy. It was part of an outfit. You know, Smexy sells their stuff where you can sell it separately. And then I got my LMB EV85 sneakers, all Cupra. So real quick, outfit of the day, I had to show y'all that I was trying to be cute today or whatever. Or whatever. Thank you, Stephanie. I be trying, Candy. You know, I'm trying to get it how I live out here. No, I'm just playing. I be trying, yo. I be trying. I'm a savage. Yeah. See, y'all see the bra? It's cute. I think it is. But this is back before mesh was a thing, when we just had classic layers. So that's where this bra is from. I don't even know if the store is still in business. So, but I thought it was cute to have under it so my boobies wasn't out. But other than that, y'all, I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I've been on this live way too long. It's an hour and 15 minutes long. I love y'all so much for free. Thank y'all for your support. Thank you for your feedback. Somebody told me I need to be telling y'all to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Do it if you want to. I'm not here to press y'all for that. But I absolutely love y'all. Thanks for watching. You misread. You read 6,000 prims for $22. Oh. You got to rewatch? Yeah, Nikki, that's why I'm going to go ahead and shut it down so that it's not too long for the playback. But like I said, thank y'all for watching. I love y'all for free. Thank y'all so much. Feel free to hit me InWorld. I'm not a monster. Side note, caveat to that, I love y'all to death. Y'all know I do. But if I say, hey, I'm in the middle of something, I'm going to get you right back. Please don't keep sending me messages. I had somebody that was messaging me so much, I had to turn my messages off, and I was literally on a date. And I was like, can you please just give me a minute? And they were asking me about something I already did a video on. But I was like, okay, here's the information, but I'm busy real quick. I'll hit you back. But that, like, they were messaging me back to back to back to back. It wasn't like they messaged me at 5 and then at 6 o'clock they got tired of waiting. They was messaging me at 5, 5:02, 5:04, 5:08. I was like, I wanted to be like, I am on a date. Stop hitting me up. Y'all know I don't date that much. But I love y'all. Feel free to hit me InWorld. Again, thank you for your feedback. I'm not gonna talk a hole in y'all head. I'm actually about to dip out. Peace down the middle. Stay classy, stay beautiful, and like Jerry Springer used to say, take care of yourselves and each other. Night, y'all.